Hey everyone, and greetings from Radio Wasteland. It is time once again for our check into some of the new releases headed to an independent record store near you. Another big list this week, so we're only going to cover the highlights, but even those highlights feature some pretty expensive box sets and compilations, so stick around for that stuff. If you'd like to see the full list, though, head over to our website at radiowastelandrecords.com. From there, you can narrow down your search or look well into the future, whichever you so prefer. I'll also put a link directly to this upcoming week's releases in the description below, so you can click and narrow your things down to just the stuff that we're talking about today. Now, we're going to start off this week for the releases due on October 27th, 2023, with a big one. We told you about the Taylor's version of 1989 a few weeks back. Well, now that time is here, and it is due for release this coming Friday. But we have been told from various sources from the label on down that we're not allowed to talk or show too much about this or anything. So this is kind of giving me a weird feeling inside that for indie stores, especially smaller ones, this could be a little bit of a tricky release to get a hold of. For our store, I know a lot of people have put in pre-orders for this, so we're going to do our best to fill them and see whatever else we can get for those that come wandering in. But just so you know, Taylor's version of 1989 is still due for release, coming up on Friday the 27th. Just kind of stay tuned to your local record store to make sure that we're getting them if and when. I'm sure the big box stores will have no trouble getting them on time, but we'll have to see where that goes and what that translates to here for us. If you're local and you have pre-ordered this, feel free to give me a buzz here at the store and we can talk about this and make sure that you're getting what you had asked for. Okay, onward to the stuff that we're hoping is going to be even easier to get a hold of for the 27th of October, 2023, starting off with a very highly anticipated sophomore album from the Black Pumas. This one is called Chronicles of a Diamond. Now, if you're familiar with what the Black Pumas did on their breakout first album, some really great stuff with a soul influence on there, our description says that now with this new album, the Black Pumas have broadened their palette to include a dazzling expanse of musical forms, heavenly hybrids of soul and symphonic pop, mind-bending excursions into jazz, funk, and psychedelia, and starry-eyed love songs that feel dropped from the cosmos. Holy cow, that's covering a lot of ground. So Chronicles of a Diamond, brand new stuff from the Black Pumas. We have two color variants showing up here at our store at least. First being a clear vinyl one that includes a poster. That one listing for about $25. And then there's a red vinyl indie exclusive, also including a poster according to this. That one listing for $26 as well. So if you're looking for the new Black Pumas Chronicles of a Diamond, make sure you let your record store know which vinyl variation you'd like. Next up is a brand new one from Duran Duran. This is called Dance Macabre. Okay, this is kind of an odd one. The description says that Duran Duran return with their brand new album, Dance Macabre. It's 13 songs, and it features 3 brand new songs, plus haunting covers of songs by artists such as Billie Eilish, Talking Heads, the Rolling Stones, and the Specials. That is quite the mix-up there. And new versions of Duran Duran classics from their own catalog. So this is one of those that I always tend to shy away from when they do reimagined versions of their bigger hits, because the bands are always a little bit older, but this one's got a great mix of stuff. So just 3 brand new songs on this, plus all those covers. The covers, by the way, looks like Ghost Town from the Specials on there, Paint It Black, Super Lonely Freak on there as well. So this is obviously, and Psycho Killer, by the way, of the Talking Heads. So this has obviously got some dark undertones and overtones to it. The new stuff from Duran Duran, made especially evident when you look at the packaging. It comes with a fold-out poster that looks like a Ouija board, and the description says that it also features images adapted from a collection of authentic vintage seance photos that band member Nick Rhodes sourced at auction. I'm not quite sure what that means, but there are 2 vinyl variations of the new one from Duran Duran. Dance Macabre, the black vinyl version, listing for about $40. And then there is an indie exclusive colored vinyl version. It says this one is on smog colors, so that's kind of a gray swirl, I would guess. This one also listing for about $40. New stuff also from Taking Back Sunday. This is 152, and this one's coming on white vinyl and listing for about $26. Now from out of left field, I would not have seen this one coming, but here's something brand new from the Pink Fairies. Yes, the legendary UK psych anarchists return with this fantastic new album led by founding Fairy member Paul Rudolph. Rudolph is joined by former Hawkwind bassist Alan Davey and the original Motorhead drummer Lucas Fox to create this brand new album called Screwed Up. It is coming from Cleopatra Records. Looks like it's on pink vinyl. So the Pink Fairies on pink vinyl, new stuff from them, coming in at a list price of about $28. And then finally on the new front, we've got something brand new from none other than Robin Trower. This is called Joyful Sky. Now, our description says that for more than 6 decades, Trower's career has been an act of quiet rebellion. So you rewind the reels for the British guitarist's backstory, and you'll find an artist who has always rolled the dice rather than take the path of least resistance. Fast forward to 2023, and Trower's new studio album, Joyful Sky, represents a vindication for his latest flash of artistic instinct. Always receptive to singers who can elevate his emotive guitar touch, the now 78-year-old heard a quality in the smoky power of the acclaimed New York singer Sari Shore that made him want to tear down and rebuild his songcraft around her. So we've got a brand new lead singer for this brand new one from Robin Trower, Joyful Sky, on 180-gram black vinyl, listing for about $29. Quite a few reissues to get through for the 27th of October as well, and we're going to wind up Rocktober with the Rhino release of Naked from the Talking Heads. This one on purple vinyl and listing for about $28. I think that'll do it on the big list of Rhino Rocktober stuff as well. Make sure you check your local store to see if they still have something from this vast release that happened throughout the month. Some very cool stuff. Also, though, we are looking at some huge compilations, box sets, and reissues, and let's kick it off with none other than Prince and a reissue of Diamonds and Pearls. Now, there's a few different variations of this, so just stick with me through it. So Prince and the New Power Generation, Diamonds and Pearls, the multi-platinum album, has been dazzlingly remastered for the very first time by Prince's original mastering engineer, Bernie Grundman. So some big names attached. We have a double LP pressed on 180-gram milky white marbled vinyl, that one listing for about $42. But wait, there's more, as they always say. There is a deluxe 4 LP version of this one coming on black vinyl, and the deluxe version boasts LPs 1 and 2 are the remastered version of the album. LP 3 and 4 are newly remastered single mixes and edits. So the deluxe edition contains 28 audio tracks in the 4 black LPs, and also included are 15 of the incredible remixes as mentioned, and B-sides from that era, including the never commercially released Get Off, the damn near 10-minute mix is what they're calling it, all of which have also been remastered for the very first time. So the 4 LP deluxe edition of Diamonds and Pearls coming in a little heavier, listing at $84. And one more, but wait, there's more. Diamonds and Pearls box set, the super deluxe edition from Prince and the New Power Generation. Wow, this thing is huge. LP 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 match that 4 LP set, but LPs 5 through 9, though, feature previously unreleased studio recordings from Prince's vault. LPs 10 through 12 are 14 live tracks comprising completely previously unreleased concert performances recorded in 1992. This box set also comes with a Blu-ray disc featuring 3 hours of video comprising the previously unreleased live concert mentioned on the last vinyl on there as well. So again, the overview, 12 LPs all on 180-gram black vinyl plus a Blu-ray disc, 75 tracks with 47 of them previously unreleased. Holy cow, this is a must for Prince fans. List price you're asking? I'm glad you did. $364 is the suggested list price for this mammoth box set of Diamonds and Pearls, but 3 different versions, so your level of Prince fandom can be satisfied with whatever level you choose. Next up is a 30th anniversary of In Utro from Nirvana, a reissue of that, listing at about $46. There is also a 30th anniversary box set of this being released. It features 180-gram pressings of the album, plus that 5 B-sides and bonus tracks that we mentioned before. But in total, it looks like an 8-piece box set with 72 total tracks. 53 of them are unreleased. It also comes with a 48-page book with some new photos and a 20-page fanzine, plus a gig poster lithograph, ticket stubs, replica of the promo Angel Mobile, 3 gig flyers, and an all-access tour laminate, plus backstage passes, yada, yada, yada. But the In Utro 30th anniversary box set from Nirvana, wow, take a deep breath, listing for $364. One I've not heard of, but a 25th anniversary of Spirit Trail from Bruce Hornsby, no range attached. The description simply says triple LP pressing, digitally remastered and expanded 25th anniversary edition, and includes a remastered original album by Bob Ludwig, plus 4 previously unreleased and unheard lost songs for a total of 70 minutes of unreleased live recordings. So Bruce Hornsby, Spirit Trail, the 25th anniversary edition, triple LP set listing for about $35. Next up is a 10th anniversary of the 1975 and their self-titled album. This one pressed on white vinyl, limited edition, and the list price coming in at about $46. Working our way backward, we now have a 40th anniversary of Frontiers from Journey. This release has been remastered from the original stereo master tapes, and it includes a bonus 7-inch with new remixes of Only the Young and Separate Ways. That 7-inch, by the way, according to our description, plays at 33 1/3, so it's a 7-inch but not a 45. So the Frontiers 40th anniversary remastered plus that bonus 7-inch coming in at a list price of $31. Also a 40th anniversary and a couple of versions to look at is Shout at the Devil from Motley Crue. First up on this is a picture disc. Our description says that this is a limited edition, but not how limited, so it's got kind of the iconic album artwork in picture disc form. So the Shout at the Devil picture disc coming in at a list price of $27. And there is a 40th anniversary box set for this, because of course there is, as well. This one, a 6-disc set that features the original album remastered on orange and yellow splatter vinyl, plus some demos and rarities on a red and white splatter LP. The Shout at the Devil CD, a Shout at the Devil cassette, a Looks That Kill, and Too Young to Fall in Love 7 inches, something they're calling a devil board as well, with a mental pentagram 7-inch adapter for those 7 inches, a pentagram felt bag. I'm feeling myself slipping deeper and deeper into the depths of Hades as we speak. A devil candle holder, candle not included, according to the description. Band member tarot cards, a 12x12 pentagram seance board, two 12x12 Shout at the Devil Blood album cover lithograph art prints, and all of that in the Shout at the Devil 40th anniversary box set. Do you remember a time when band members tried to be sly about saying, oh, no, we're not praising the devil with our work? Throw that out the door with this one. All right, so Shout at the Devil, the huge box set from Motley Crue, 6 LPs all in total in here, coming in at a list price of about $235. And one more box set to get across here. This is the 7 Savage, 1984 through 1992, from Wasp. This is an 8 LP box set, includes a 60-page book and a poster, and this is numbered as well, and it says strictly limited to just 2,000 copies worldwide. So this big one from Wasp coming in at a list price of $294. Some other reissues of note to pass along. We've got this EP from Local H. It's called No Fun. Originally released in 2003. It is a 6-song EP with 3 originals and 3 covers on here as well. One cover, by the way, is Birth, School, Work, Death, a favorite of mine from the group The Godfathers. This is the Local H version, of course. So this EP coming in at a list price of $26. One music on vinyl to pass along. This is from Neds Atomic Dustbin, and the album is God Fodder. Limited edition 180-gram translucent blue with white and black marble coloring, and because it's music on vinyl, you know it will sound good. Limited to just 1,000 individually numbered copies. This one coming in at a list price of $45. We've also got a cool-looking reissue of Led Zeppelin 4, this coming on clear vinyl as part of Atlantic Records' 75th anniversary. This one looking like it's staying true to the original album artwork and inner sleeve, just that clear vinyl inside to make it even cooler. List price looks like it's about $28. Finally, on the reissue front, here is one that was supposed to be a Record Store Day exclusive, but then they miraculously found some more, and now it's being reissued, so much for that Record Store Day exclusive. Do you need a copy of Be a Man by Randy Macho Man Savage that came out in the last April's Record Store Day? Well, if you do, now you've got another reissue to kick in. This one coming on orange vinyl, and I'll tell you what, the list price is looking like it's going to be about $45 for this LP. All right, we'll leave it at that and just say that that's out there for you Randy Savage or wrestling fans that did not get a copy of that on Record Store Day. And then to wrap things up, for the week of October 27th. Tis the season time. So we do have a few Christmas LPs to tell you about. There's actually a lot more of them. So again, go back to our website at radiowastelandrecords.com to check out all of them. But here are a few that stuck out for me. This one is A Merry Little Christmas coming from Linda Ronstadt. Originally released in 2000, this reissue is coming on silver colored vinyl and should list for about $27. Here's one from Ella Fitzgerald. Ella wishes you a swinging Christmas coming on red vinyl and listing for about $26. And because your Christmas needs a little funk in it, here is Christmas Time from James Brown. Coming from Cleopatra Records and Golden Lane, this one listing for about $23. And then finally, a pair of metal Christmas albums. You like these various artist ones from time to time. On red vinyl, we have a Very Metal Christmas featuring artists the like of Tim Ripper Owens are on here. Let's see, Tracy Guns, Vinnie Moore, Carmine Appice is on here, the Bullet Boys, Kim McAuliffe and Cliff Evans, Enough Zenough, and LA Guns. Oh, by the way, there's also a Thor tune on here because it needs to have a Thor tune. A Very Metal Christmas 2 also. This one features the likes of Glenn Hughes, Jack Russell, let's see, Marty Friedman, George Lintz, Pretty Boy Floyd, Helix, Faster Pussycat, Tracy Guns, and Glenn Dover. A Very Metal Christmas 2 on green vinyl listing for about $28, and the Very Metal Christmas 1 on red vinyl also listing for $28. And that is a quick check of some of the new releases headed our way for Friday, October 27th, 2023. If you are local and you see something you'd like us to pre-order, just contact us here at the store and we can take care of that for you. Not local? Head over to our website at radiowastelandrecords.com. From there, you can place orders and have them set for pickup here in the store or shipped to wherever you are. We'll also put a link directly to all of this week's releases in the description below, so you can click on that and surf to your heart's desire. So until next week, this has been Jim from Radio Wasteland Records. Thanks a lot for being here.